tonight. It's the Cubs and the Reds as the Cubs look to make it 14 in a row at home and 8 in a row overall.
Here's a fun note on Colin Ray. His ERA is 4.41. His career ERA is 4.41. You know what you're getting with Colin Ray.
Ray delivers, and Bleday lines a base hit into left field. Friedel up to third base. He'll be held there. And the Reds have him at the corners with nobody out. J.J. Bleday's now hit safely in 5 straight.
So De La Cruz will stand in, switch hitter batting left.
Now they got to figure out a way to get Friedel home from third with 1 out, the 2-2. De La Cruz rolls it on the ground to the first baseman who's playing back. Bush will give it up to the pitcher Ray at the bag for the out. 2 away, but the Reds will get a run. Friedel home from third with the first run of the night for the Redlegs. RBI ground out for De La Cruz. That's his 26th run batted into the year. Now the batter is Sal Stewart.
On the ground is short, right at Swanson, who takes it in. And Stewart is out. First 2 reach. Reds score a run. Pretty good job by Ray.
Singer looking to bounce back after a tough outing his last time out against Pittsburgh.
Bregman hits one toward right center. That's going to be a base hit. Gloving on one hop is the left-handed right fielder Benson. It's a 2-out single, and here comes Ian Happ.
That's well struck, left center field, back on its way, and the Cubs have the lead.
Ian Happ goes oppo, and the Cubs grab a 2-1 lead.
The longtime Reds killer extends his on-base streak in the biggest of first-inning fashions.
And Ian hammers this ball to left center. The wind, as you said, has been blowing out towards right center, and Ian kind of cuts the wind and drives this one into the bleachers.
His 9th of the year.
Suzuki, a 3-run homer 2 nights ago in the opener.
Swinging a little broken bat, soft one hopper up the middle. Fielded by the bag by McLean. The second baseman gloves and throws in time to get Suzuki. Side retired, but the Cubs answer. A 2-run home run from Ian Happ.
The left-handed batting Nathaniel Lowe
against Colin Ray.
In there, got him looking. Low is gone. First strikeout for Ray.
Trevino, right-handed batting catcher, hitting 158. Fly ball to center. And Pete Crow Armstrong is there making the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds don't score, leave 1.
So the Reds get their leadoff hitter on, and a little bit of speed down there as C.J. Friedel steps in.
And Friedel takes that one over second for a base hit. McLean trying to read right. He rips through second. Throw from Suzuki in right is late. And he kept his hand on the bag. A safe plunge for McLean. He goes first to third. Good aggressive sprint. And another base hit for Friedel.
2 runners on, nobody out, and the Reds now in the meat of the lineup. Here's J.J. Bleday.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Yeah, that's the splitter. Very nice pitch. Much better location on these 2 than the one that Bleday hit to left field for the base hit. This ball is down.
And now here's Ellie De La Cruz.
On the ground to first, Bush coming on. Tag out. And they cut the run down at the plate. And it stays 2-1.
It was a slow chopper. Michael had a clean view of the kind of a play he'd have to make at home run, and he did not hesitate and made a running throw to the catcher, Kelly.
And now Sal Stewart.
Popped up. This should do it. On the infield, Nico Horner, shallow right. He's got it. What a job by Colin Ray. Reds don't score, leave a pair.
Poises Ballesteros. Big burly left-handed hitter.
And Singer strikes him out.
This is a fastball that's got some great life to it, and Ballesteros just runs out of bat.
Now Bregman.
And it's a hot shot on the ground to Ellie De La Cruz across the infield. It goes wild throw, but it'll be picked up by Spencer Steer. Tags the runner for the 1-2-3 inning here in the 3rd.
Ian Happ will lead off this bottom of the 4th inning. Happ with a 2-run homer, an opposite drive to left in the 1st inning. Ground ball, base hit, right field. Ian Happ pulling a sharp ground ball. So he is 2 for 2. And let's see if that sparks a rally. Suzuki 0 for 1, grounded out.
That is ripped, and a fair ball down the line. Head towards the corner. And Happ is on the move. They're going to send to Ian. Throw to De La Cruz. No throw in. Ian dives in. And Sayers got an RBI double. It's 3-1.
Just such a good at-bat. A couple of good pitches. He lays off him, gets one up a little bit, and delivers a solid line drive to left.
And the Cubs catch a little bit of a break. This ball hits the side wall, but it hugs the wall and goes all the way into the corner. If this ball hits the wall and kicks out, there's no chance of Happ scoring, but it goes to the corner. Ian scores easily.
3 consecutive hits in the inning. Still nobody out. Cubs lead 3-1, and the batter is Carson Kelly. And the pitch to Kelly. Bouncer back to the mound. It goes under the glove of the pitcher. A run scores. It's going to be a double play anyway, but a run scores on the play. The ground ball went under the glove of the pitcher Singer. As soon as it got by him, Suzuki scored from third. And the Reds then turned a 4-6-3 double play to get Kelly. But a run comes in to score, and the Cubs now lead 4-1.
4-1 Cubs in the 5th.
If the flags are to be believed, there's a little bit of a helping wind out towards right field here tonight.
McLean to right field. Suzuki going way back, and that is gone. Home run, Matt McLean.
Felt like he might have got it off the end a little bit, but that ball just kept going and going. And Suzuki eventually just ran out of room, and it crept up into the first or second row out there and right.
So the leadoff man is on. It'll bring up Nathaniel Lowe.
Lowe rips one over second, base hit. Stewart eyeing right. He challenges for third. Suzuki's throw. Swanson eats it.
Well, I like the Reds' strategy of coming after Colin Ray early in the count. He throws a lot of first pitch strikes, and maybe the only time you're going to be guaranteed to get a fastball. And Nathaniel Lowe whacked it right on the sweet spot.
Nobody out in this 6th inning, men at the corners, and the batter is Spencer Steer.
And that's to third. And Bregman chases it. Stewart gets the out. And a really heads-up play there from Bregman. I mean, just full head of steam. And they kind of bulldozed out Stewart.
Yeah, I don't know what Stewart he doesn't know what to do. He's just bouncing one way around the other. I mean, you either got to retreat to the bag or sprint towards home and force Alex to make a throw.
Craig Counsell out of the dugout, makes the point to the pen.
Ray will leave. He can be the winning pitcher if the bullpen can hang on. Jacob Webb is the new Cub pitcher, and the batter, Jose Trevino, the catcher. And the pitch to Trevino, bounce to third. Glove by Bregman. What a play on the short hop, and he throws him out at first. Big league play by Alex Bregman at third base. No runs on a hit. They leave a pair.
Sam Maul comes in. The left-hander will face 8-9-1 in the Cubs order.
On the ground, base hit out into right center field.
And Pete Crow Armstrong will be the leadoff man at first base.
Nico Horner now with a couple on and nobody out.
Grounds it, double play ball to McLean. Feed to De La Cruz on the first in time. Big double play. Crow Armstrong to third, 2 down. And as Shaw was about to stand in for Ballesteros, Terry Francona makes the move. He'll go right on right and call for Pierce Johnson to take over for Sam Maul.
Terry Francona made his move. Craig Counsell counters with Michael Conforto.
And a fastball is swung on the ground. It'll be fielded easily by Spencer Steer. Comes over and tags first base for the third out of the inning. So the Cubs threaten. They do not score. Maton in for the 10th time is on the mound here with a 2-run lead.
Batted off the hands. Another good pitch. Horner's got it. Throws him out. Maton made some quality pitches and works 1, 2, 3.
TJ Anton takes the mound after a long time, like 759 days between appearances in the major leagues. Now 32 years old.
3-time Tommy John man. Captain Hook is back in the bigs. Antone against Alex Bregman. Landed, strike 3. First man faced. He strikes out the all-star Alex Bregman. Happ is 3 for 3 with a 2-run homer. In the air, straightaway center. Friedel near the ivy, makes the catch against the brick wall.
I think Friedel was going to run through that wall to get to that baseball. He never broke stride, never stopped, not even for a second. Nice play.
Here's Seiya Suzuki.
1-2. Struck him out. A perfect inning return for TJ Antone.
Well, if you can't feel good about that, you need to check yourself.
4-2 Cubs. Corbin Martin out of the Cubs bullpen now. The right-hander goes to work against Steer.
High fly, deep left center. Steer slugs a homer. His 6th of the season, and the Reds are within 1 in the 9th.
And an explosive way to extend his hit streak to 9 games. And now Will Benson comes to the plate representing the tying run.
Grounded opposite way, base hit. Tying run is on, and Trevino gets yanked back. They're going to send Tyler Stevenson up to pinch hit. Grounded left side, it leaks through, base hit. Benson up to second. The tying run in scoring position. The go-ahead run is on base.
Craig Counsell out of the dugout, and he's going to the bullpen. And Hobie Milner is coming in.
Matt McLain has 2 hits, including a homer. Squares, drops it down. Milner eyeing third. Throw there is late. He's safe. Oh, he took a chance, and the Reds have loaded the bases.
And now J.J. Bleday will make his way to the plate. Left-hander against left-hander.
Driven right center. Down for a hit. Benson scores. Stop sign Stevenson. The Reds have come back to tie it. A left-on-left ribby hit for J.J. Bleday, even at 4.
Ellie De La Cruz, the batter. He'll bat right-handed.
Driven to deep right field. Caught at the wall of the fall. Stevenson tags and scores. Wave is on to add another. Here comes McLain. Save! A sac fly scores 2, and the Reds take a 6-4 lead on a fly ball out.
It was a drive by Ellie De La Cruz. It ran Suzuki into the wall. He fell on his backside, and Willie Harris couldn't wait to wave the second runner McLain to the plate on the tag. It was a nice play by Suzuki, but once he hit that wall and went down, you knew with the speed of McLain you had a chance to score him, and he did.
The 2-2 pitch to Sal.
Grounded toward the middle, fielded by Horner, throws to first to end the inning. But some damage is done. The Reds score 4 to take the lead. Let's see if the Cubs can rally in the bottom of the 9th. Line drive, base hit to right center. It's not over yet. And immediately the tying run is at the plate. It's Pete Crow Armstrong.
This place will go bonkers if he delivers here.
Fly ball left center field. That one back towards the gap.
Can you believe it? It's almost like a dream.
It's unbelievable. It really is.
One of the more incredible and unbelievable series that we've ever seen in our 13 years together.
Now, we were just laughing going into the bottom half. You know, you wanted a 1-2-3 in the top just to get the game and get it a W, but now you get a chance for a walk-off. 3 in a row.
The game is tied at 6. First and second, nobody out.
Craig Counsell removes the left-hander Hobie Milner, and he will bring in a right-hander Trent Thornton.
Shot to third. Redmond to second. The first 2.
5-4-3 double play. Nicely turned by Bregman and Horner. And Bush on the end of that play. 2 down and a runner at third. Will Benson, a left-handed batter. It's on the way. Ground ball to second base. Horner has it and throws him out. Welcome to the Chicago Cubs, Trent Thornton. The Reds do not score. The Cubs have a chance to win it in the bottom of the 10th inning.
Cubs have walked it off each of the first 2. Monday night, Michael Conforto the hero. And what a win it was. And then last night, it was Michael Bush during this 13-game home win streak. They've walked it off 5 times, 8 comeback wins. Twice they've come back from 3 or more runs.
I mean, a lot of things can happen when you load the bases. But you almost have no choice if you're the Reds. You can't have the left-hander pitching to Suzuki with the game on the line.
Lefty to lefty, here we go.
Pressure busts a pipe. Burke's really got to be feeling it now.
3 balls and no strikes.
I'm betting the farm that Thad Bush takes the next 2 pitches.
Taken for a strike. Bush is going to challenge that call.
Bush tapped his helmet,
But it was late.
And they are irate. They could challenge all they want. It was a strike, though.
So it's 3-1 on Michael Bush. Bases loaded, 2 down, bottom of the 10th inning. The atmosphere is incredible.
4 ball game. Cubs win.
3 straight walk-off wins in the series against Cincinnati.
This series is almost unlike anything I've ever seen.
It really is. This ball club has come back late in the game twice. Then had the lead in the 9th and gave up the lead, and then comes back in the 10th to win it.